Good evening, students and parents of the GBN band family. My name is Alex Baxmeyer.
My name is Dan Briggs, and we are happy to welcome you to our fall band concert. The students have been working very hard, and while apart, they've been able to perform together, and we're excited to share their hard work, their good work with you tonight, featuring them in the ensembles of Jazz Lab Band, Jazz Ensemble, Freshman Band, Symphonic Band, and Wind Ensemble.
Over the past couple of months, the students have engaged in a new type of rehearsal process through a recording program called Soundtrack. This is vastly different from anything that we've experienced before in the past for our in-person sit-down rehearsal experience. So we've got students intermixed throughout the rest of the concert to talk about this experience and this process, but we want to communicate how proud we are of these students to have done this successfully. It's an arduous task. It takes time, it takes effort, and it takes a lot of patience. So the students have pulled this off so professionally, and we're excited for you to enjoy the concert this evening. So now I would like to turn it over to our band parent organization president, Caroline Gao.
Hi, band families. Did you know that you're already a member of the band parents organization just by having a student in band? We're asking for a nominal fee to join the Friends of the BPO, and you'll get this great magnet to put on your car. So to find details, go on the parent page on the website of the band for more details. Your support is music to my ears. So band, play on.
This evening, the freshman band will be performing Into the Clouds by Richard Saucedo. The composer explains, "One of my dreams has always been to be a pilot. As a pilot, you join the ranks of those less bound by conventional limits on time, distance, and personal freedom. You take off to wide open skies in any direction on the compass. But more than that, it's freedom as you've never known it, far from the commonplace. Finally, being a pilot symbolizes individualism and self-reliance. You are in control and you make the choices. There is nothing like the experience of flight, except possibly the experience of music, and I hope the enthusiasm of both can be found in this piece."
The Glenbrook North Jazz Lab will perform Swonderful, made famous by George and Ira Gershwin and arranged by Ralph Ford. This 1920s jazz standard was introduced in the Broadway musical Funny Face in 1927 and appeared in the film An American in Paris in 1951. Jazz Lab is one of two curricular jazz ensembles at GBN, and in our group, we have several switch hitters who play a different instrument in concert band. For example, we have oboes and clarinets in the sax section, and a French horn player in our trumpet section. Our band has worked incredibly hard through the recording process this fall and has found success in collaboration. This high-energy swing chart has been a blast to put together, and we hope you enjoy.
The next piece on our concert is Baba Yetu and will be performed by the Symphonic Band. Featured in the video game Civilization 4, this well-known theme includes a catchy, African-sounding groove and infectious melody that all gamers will recognize.
Hi, I'm Eileen and I play the flute in Symphonic Band. Tonight I'm going to talk to you about my experiences of doing band online. We use a website called Soundtrap to be able to collaborate with one another and make music together online. We worked on our pieces with our sections, and I personally think that working with our sections really made learning our parts easier because we could all help each other since we have similar parts. One of the biggest challenges that I found while playing on Soundtrap is being able to match up with other players and playing on time. To overcome this challenge, our section used a chat function available on Soundtrap and breakout rooms during class to be able to help one another, give others feedback, and talk about ways that we can improve our piece. I think that doing band online gave all of us opportunities and experiences that we wouldn't have gotten to experience if we were all in person. As much as we loved preparing for this concert, I hope you enjoy all the music made by all the bands tonight.
Oh, hi everybody. It's about time for some more jazz. It's my pleasure to introduce the jazz ensemble performing How Does Song Go by Gordon Goodwin. The jazz bands, both of them, have been doing a remarkable job all year long preparing their music. Their unique challenge is that compared to their other ensembles, concert band, symphonic band, and wind ensemble, where you have 40 or so people recording 4 or 5 different parts, challenging in its own right, the jazz bands have been recording 16 unique parts. That means each individual has a great deal of ownership on their shoulders, but they've been handling it wonderfully and learning a lot through the process. Tonight's song features Sam Safar on tenor saxophone. I think that you're really going to enjoy it. Now, I do like the jazz setting to be more casual. If this was our normal event, we'd have lots of good conversation going on. Unfortunately, I have no one to talk to here, but to create that casual setting, I'm gonna go and enjoy this from my daughter's Princess Castle over here. So I hope you enjoy, and here's How Does Song Go by Gordon Goodwin.
We will conclude this evening's concert with our performance of Let Me Be Frank With You by the Glenbrook North Wind Ensemble. This is the first piece John Mackey composed during quarantine. After months of not being inspired to write, the melody came to him for this piece. Initially, he was afraid that he had accidentally plagiarized Frank DeKelly, so he played the piece for him. DeKelly told him that, in fact, it was not plagiarized, and encouraged Mackey to use the piece. Hence the title, Let Me Be Frank With You. This piece is dedicated to Frank DeKelly.
Hi everybody, I'm Zach Torf, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about the wind ensemble recording process for Let Me Be Frank With You. So this piece is actually in 4 different parts that can each be played as an individual piece, and when you put them all together, you get the full piece, which is what we're doing. So we used a program called Soundtrap, and we recorded each part. So there were some people in part 1, some in part 2, 3, 4, and then there was a percussion section. And after we all recorded our parts into there, then Mrs. Baxmeyer and Mr. Briggs combined it into the one big song that you're going to hear tonight. So please enjoy Let Me Be Frank With You.
GBM Band, thank you so much for joining us this evening for our fall concert. We want to throw a special thanks to Marty Hendricks and David Schaefer, who piloted the video editing process. Took a lot of time to put the audio with the video, with the recordings from the students, and with all of the images that you saw and enjoyed today. So a big shout out and a big thank you to those two fine people. Now, our next big event is our annual holiday concert. We're very excited for this. We'll be premiering many small ensembles featuring holiday music or just good classical music. So we'll have that coming to you right before winter break, and that'll be our next celebration of the students' excellence in music. So thank you again for joining us. Over to Mr. Briggs.
Beyond that, we want to make sure that we thank you for sticking with us during a very challenging time. This is new for everybody involved, and we really appreciate your commitment to keeping the arts alive for your children as well as for us. We have really enjoyed finding new ways to work with all these students that bring so much joy to our lives, and we miss our community. But we know that once this is all done, we're going to have lots of great opportunities to share time together in person and make great music again. But until then, please know that we hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your fall, and we look forward to seeing you at the holiday concert.